Okay, this is the entrance to brain damage. You can't even hardly tell there's a valley here, but there is. And right over there is where we enter it. And we're about to do it. There's Brent. And we've already cleared the bottom 100 yards or so. And then we'll document more as we get up on in there. Well, the first thing we have to do this morning is there's this huge rock right there that weighs about 300 pounds that fell kind of down into the track. So we've got to clear that before we can get up the rest of this quagmire here. So that's what we're going to attempt to do. There's the bikes. So we've already made trail through here. Brent's going down to get his bike. But all those rocks right there, we probably moved half of those out of the path. So we've done a ton of rock moving here already and cutting out trees. Well, Brent is retrieving the chainsaw, which we had stashed under a rock for the last 3 days, I guess. And we're about to do some serious work here. We just came up this. It's about a probably 12, 13, 14 foot high embankment. And then it gets pretty nasty. We already cut out a big log here, which we have to go around this big tree. And then it's pretty easy for about 50 feet before it gets bad again. Well, here's what we've got to look forward to today. We've made it to there.
I'm swapping out my riding gloves to my work gloves.
We need to do a little bit more mattock work on this side hill. Not too bad up through there, but just you wait. I've already walked up through there. It's rough. Well, this is the next big challenge. It doesn't look that much different than what we've already done, but got some big old boulders and trees down, and we'll have to try to figure out a way to get through it somehow. Well, we just cut out some pretty good sized trees right here, and then looking back upstream, this is what we have come to. Very large waterfall, perfectly vertical. We're going to see if we can maybe get up the left side somehow or on top of it. We'll figure it out. We've done it before.
See the waterfall behind me?
I can.
Cannot?
I can see it, yes.
Go ahead. I'm just here for perspective.
And for those of you who are not geologists, that rock layer is the canal black flint, which is throughout this area, and it makes these waterfalls everywhere. And the Native Americans used to use this rock for arrowheads and axe blades and traded it all over the Midwest. It's the hardest rock in this area. And Brent apparently likes the water coming over it. So we're going to attempt to shoot up beside it. It doesn't look like it'll be that hard. Although it's steeper than it looks on video, I'm sure. So here we go. This is going to be tricky. Yeah, I thought so. Well, that was tricky. All right, I'm going to attempt it, but I'm going to try something different. I'm actually going to try to stay high on this hill and not drop in until I get to right here.
You're going to try to run that one?
I'm going to try to stay high and just drop in right there and miss all these boulders and everything. So we'll see how that works. Catch me if I fall.
Yeah.
Well, we're at the final climb, or almost the final climb, but it's at the waterfall.
As soon as I put my foot on the pegs, I wheelied. I gotta go back.
What'd you do that for?
I did. As soon as I put my foot on the pegs, the front end came up. I had to shut it.
You know, it really doesn't get much prettier than this.
That's for sure.
Attempt number 2.
I'm not counting that.
Oh, you're not counting. Okay. The video doesn't lie.
Try this again.
Yeah, piece of cake.
All right, here goes Brother Rich, climbing up out of the creek. Right on up it. Like it, like it.
Well, we've decided to continue on up the creek. So we're coming up around this mass of logs, down through here, and on up through there. We've got to be getting close to the top, it seems like, because I can't really see much above us except blue sky. Well, this is the next section, and it looks really nice. Pretty open. Well, we're getting towards the upper part, and we're trying to make a slalom, where you go up one bank, down into the creek, cross up the other side, and so forth and so on. If we can. It'll be really fun. Well, we've made the trail up here to the end. Doesn't look too hard. Our bikes are right there. Looks like we're going to make it before dark. So it's a good day.
Good day. All right, that's pretty much the final sector. Rich is going to go first this time. Maybe. Rocky and slick here. Now there's this ledge.
Well, we're done. We made it. We're up to the power lines. So, yeah, on to something else.